Okay, gang, we're back live. We're gonna do something a little bit different tonight. While I'm talking to you guys, we got the game going on. I've got Celtic music in my head. Actually, no, I don't, because I can hear myself better. But I was like, I've got playing Celtic music at the same time. It's called Tartalla music. It's called Battle for Camelot. I love listening to Irish music, especially the modern stuff that comes out nowadays. So that's what I'm doing. And I gotta just turn it down a little bit, so hang on there, okay? And I can do that, and I'll be all set, so hold on. There we go. Okay. We're going to be doing the Chicago Cubs at the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is April 9th, 1978 National League game. The starting lineups for the Chicago Cubs will be Ivan DeJesus, and we'll go back to where I belong. Ivan DeJesus will be playing shortstop. Gene Kleins is our center fielder. Bill Buckner is playing first base. Kong will be playing right left field. Bobby Mercer will be at right. Steve Ontiveros is playing third. Manny Trio is at second. Dave Rader is our catcher. And Woody Fryman is the pitcher. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Frank Taveras will be playing shortstop. Phil Gardner will be our third baseman. Dave Parker will be at right. Bill Robs will be at left. Pops is getting the day off. Manny Seguin will be catching. Rennie Stennett is our second baseman. Jim Fregosi is our first baseman. And Steve Bry is playing center field. Jerry Royce will be the pitcher today. So far this season, Chicago is 2-0. Pittsburgh is 0-2. Chicago has won both games they've played. This is the Sunday schedule. Montreal just swept 2 from the Mets. And the St. Louis Cardinals of Philadelphia just slugged it out in a 7-6 game that changed leads 4 times. So it definitely was a Clint Park special. Anyway, here we go. First pitch to Ivan DeJesus is a 52. And he hits a ground ball over towards our third baseman, Phil Gardner. Phil Gardner fires over to Jim Fregosi, who's playing first today, and we have 1 down. Gene Kleins is our batter. He's batting 200 so far this season. Has no home runs, no RBIs. And 13 to him. And Royce walks him right off the bat, the first inning here. Almost forgot. Who did remind me I'm supposed to keep score? And coming back will be Billy Buckner. For all of us fans from 1970 and into 1978, we know Billy Buckner. He was traded mid-season to the Red Sox, or 78 or 86. He was traded to the Red Sox. Here is the pitch to Billy Buckner. 65, and he hits a high pop-out foul. It's heading out towards that way. Manny Seguin is heading over towards the left side of behind the backstop there. Throws his mask away, and he makes the grab. 2 down here in the top of the first inning. Coming to bat is Dave Kingman. Dave Kingman right now this early this season is batting .333. Has a home run and 2 RBIs. Here is the pitch. 35. And as it currently is the ball right now, Royce is ready. He's in the stretch. Here is the pitch. 41. And Dave Kingman slaps it out towards Taveras. Taveras is able to scarf up on the left side, plants his feet, fires to Fregosi. Makes the play, and we have 3 outs. At the end of the first inning, we have no runs, no hits, 1 man left on base. Coming to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates will be Frank Taveras, Phil Gardner, and Dave Parker. And my music right now is King of the Highlands by Eddie Martkin. All of it was done on, believe it or not, it was done through computers only. It's called King of the Highlands. So I do have my music playing. Bear with me, guys. I love this stuff. I really do. And I find it pleasant to my hearing. Here is the pitch to Taveras. 32. And Taveras hits it out to our second baseman today, Manny Trio. Manny Trio is able to scarf it up, get over to Buckner real quick. And Taveras is out by a couple of steps. For all you keep a score, let's call it 4-3. Bill Gardner's coming up to bat. He is batting 0-0-0. Has had 2 plate appearances so far, and here is the pitch. 33, and we got a chance here. It's going to be long. He's got it up there. And he hits out towards right center field. Gets on the carpet and skips past in between Mercer and Kleins, and it gets the wall. Gardner's heading on his way to second base with a stand-up double here in the bottom of the first inning. Dave Parker's our man. He's batting .571 this early in the season. No home runs, 2 RBIs. I wonder if I can get away with it on here. No, I can't. Okay. Darn. All right, and here is the pitch to Parker. 14. Get over there. And he hits a deep fly ball heading out towards left field. Dave Kingman's heading back there. He waits for it in front of the warning track and makes the play. Phil Gardner will stay on second base. There are 2 down now here in the bottom of the first inning. Bill Robinson is coming up to bat. Bill Robinson is batting .250 so far for our beloved Pirates. He's only been in the area once. Here is the pitch. It's the second game. And he hits a ground ball out towards our first base. Bill Buckner. Bill Buckner steps back. Fryman's heading over there, and he flips it up and hands to Fryman for the third out. We have 3-away here in the bottom of the first inning. Coming to bat for the Chicago Cubs will be Bobby Mercer, Stevan Taveras, and Manny Trillo. Bobby Mercer's coming in. And he is batting .125 so far this season. Here is the pitch from Royce. It is a 32. And Mercer hits out to our second baseman, Reggie Stead. Reggie Stead scarfs up the head towards the base, slaps it up, plants his feet, fires over to first. We have 1 down. Stevan Taveras is batting a measly .167 so far in his first couple of games here. Basically, he's 1 for 8. Here's the pitch. 33. It's going to be something out there. It's heading out. It's going up. Let's see where it goes. And he hits out towards right center field, getting up there toward between Parker and Fry. It's heading way out there, and it hits the wall, bounces back in. They fire it back in, but Taveras gets to second base. And if we have a runner on the second inning for the Chicago Cubs. Manny Trillo's our batter. He is batting .429 for the Cubbies. And here is the pitch to Trillo. Stevan Taveras on second. Royce is in the stretch. Here's the pitch, 53. And Royce hits Trillo. Hit by pitch. Hits him on the arm. And Trillo rubs his arm gingerly and heads over to first. Calling a quick timeout so the trainer can take a look and see if he's okay. And he is okay. They're going to keep him in here. Dave Rader's our catcher. He has 1 home run, 4 RBIs for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here is the pitch. 66. This could get interesting. This is going to be heading out there maybe. And Dave Rader's heading out towards left field. It's heading over towards the wall. It hits the top of the wall, bounces back in. Coming around is Bobby Mercer. He gets the first. Stevan Taveras getting first run in. Trillo's flying around after it hits the wall. It gets past Bryce, not getting it quick enough, and Trillo's going to be safe coming in, and Dave Radar will take second base. And the Cubbies have a 2-0 lead. On a double by Dave Radar, so far the Cubs have 2 hits, and both are extra bases. Rice is giving up the fly balls today. Woody Fryman is up to bat. Dave Radar is on second base. There is 1 out. And they're going to try to bunt him along. And it heads out towards first baseman. Fergosi's running on in. And he runs past the ball. Fryman's going to take first. Radar's going to go to third. Count that as an error on Fergosi. Runs right past the ball. Keeping in mind, folks, Fergosi first base is not his position. Fergosi is normally a shortstop third baseman, so this is not a place he's normally used to being at. On the left side of the infield, we have runners on first and third. Ivan DeJesus will be coming to bat. It is 2-0 Chicago. And DeJesus first time up rounded to the third baseman, and here is the pitch. 53. And he is hit. And that's the second hit back for Royce. Umpire is starting to head out there and take a look. Royce is throwing wild this afternoon. Due up is Gene Kleins. Gene Kleins is walked his first time up. Bases are loaded. The infield is in. They're going to go for the play at home. Here's the pitch. 14. Possible error coming in here. And Gene Kleins hits a fly ball out towards left field, going back far enough. Robinson's heading back. It's deep enough, and he makes the grab. And Radar makes it over. Tags up, gets in there. Fryman will stay at second, and DeHace's third, and it's a 3-0 Cubs lead. Billy Buckner's due up to bat. He is 0 for 1 today. Last time he popped out to the catcher. Here is the pitch. 46, and he hits his fly ball out towards Robinson. Robinson waiting for it to come on down, makes the great catch, and there's 3 down. But the damage has been done. The Cubs scored 3 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 hit batsmen and 1 error on the Pirates. And Jerry Royce is dejected. He's heading into the dugout. They are going to have a chat with him, see if he's okay. They're going to take a look at him real quick, make sure he's doing all right, that nothing's wrong with him. And Chuck Tanner is getting concerned about it, the manager of the Pirates today. Beatles, how you doing? Told you I'd try to get one in here. Yeah, I know, but he's having troubles, Al. He's nailed it twice. I don't think he downloaded correctly. He may want to take a second look. He may want to re-download it for some reason. It just popped on twice, or he may want to take a look at his own system. I saw his note on there that says he's having troubles. Maybe I would have stuck with Steam, but that's me. We are in the top bottom of the second inning. Due up is Manny Sanguillen, Richie Stennett, Jim Fregosi. Manny Sanguillen, this is actually his first time in the game this season. Here is the pitch. 31. And he hits a high pop-up heading over towards third base side. Wait for it to come on down as Ontiveros makes the easy play. And we have 1 down. Richie Stennett is next. Richie Stennett's batting .375 with 3 RBI so far this season. Here is the pitch. Or Rennie Stennett, I'm sorry, Rennie Stennett. I do apologize for that. That's a ball called on Rennie. Here's the pitch. 12. Possible error. And he hits a ground ball out towards second base. Manny Trios leaps over towards his left. Is able to toss it underneath the Bill Buckner for the play, and we have 2 down. Coming to bat is Jim Fregosi. Jim Fregosi made a costly error in the second base. Probably gave up runs on that one. And here is the pitch. 64. And he is walked by Woody Fryman. Coming to bat is Steve Bry. Steve Bry's had 1 plate appearance. He did get a hit in a pinch hit roll. Here's the pitch. 24. And he is struck out. That ends the second inning for the Pittsburgh Pirates. At the end of 2, the Chicago 3, Pittsburgh nothing. Pittsburgh had no runs, no hits, and 1 runner left on base. Coming up to bat for the Chicago Cubs is Dave Kingman, Bobby Mercer, and Steve Ontiveros. Jerry Royce is back on the mound. So far he has, his record is he's given 2 hits, 1 walk, and 2 hit batsmen. Here's the pitch to Kong. 36. And he hits a weak pop up to our second baseman, Stennett. Real easy, up and down, and there is 1 down. On a short pop up. Coming to bat is Bobby Mercer. Bobby Mercer ground to our shortstop the last time up. Here is the pitch. 52. And he hits towards our third baseman this time. Gardner's waiting for it, grabs the ball down the line, fires over to Fregosi, makes the play, and we have 2 down. Due up is Steve Ontiveros. Ontiveros last time up, he grounded out. He started the second inning with a ground out to the second baseman. Here is, Did he? Hang on, guys. I got to fix an error here. That's what happened. Okay. That's what happened right there. There we go. Okay. There we go. I take that back. I just screwed that up. I apologize, guys. Kong got out to the shortstop last time, and Mercer started the inning out. Steve Ontiveros has a double and a run scored. Here's the pitch. It's an 11. And here we go. And Ontiveros hits out towards right center field again. Gets in between the runners. And for the second time this game, he has got his second double of the game. Coming to bat is Manny Trio with 2 out. Royce is talking to himself on the mound. Here is the pitch. 13, and Trio is walked. Runs around first and second, and Royce has had enough. He has faced 16 batters in basically not even 3 innings. He's given up 2 walks, 3 hits, 3 runs. He is done. We're going to be bringing in a brand new pitcher for Jerry Royce. Just doesn't have it today. That happens on occasion, guys. Coming into pitch will be Bruce Kison. Bruce Kison has appeared in 1 game. Got 2 2/3 innings. Gave up 1 run on 2 hits. Struck out 1. Has an ERA of 3.38. Keeson's on the mound now to pitch for Pittsburgh. Let's see what happens with him. 52. And Dave Radar grounds out to our third baseman, who fires over to second for the out, and that is 3 away. So the Cubs have no runs on 1 hit. There are 2 men left. Coming to bat will be Bruce Kison. He will be batting. Frank Taveras and Phil Gardner. Here is the pitch to Kison. 54. And he hots a fly ball out towards our right fielder, Bobby Mercer. Shot fly ball. Mercer's running in to grab it and makes the play. Coming to bat will be Frank Taveras. Frank Taveras, first time up, rounded to the second baseman. He is now batting 111. Here is the pitch. 41. And he hits towards our shortstop this time. By DeJesus. DeJesus rolls over towards his right. Makes a great one. It's a great stab on the ball. Fires over quickly to first, and Taveras is out. They're doing a good job of keeping him off the bags. And here is the pitch to big gun to Phil Gardner, who doubled his first time up. He has the Pirates' only hit of the game. Here's the pitch. 66. Let's see what happens here. Could possibly it's going to go somewhere. And he hits it out towards right center field. See, everybody sees the ball seems to be curving over that way as it hits the wall again. And Gardner's going to make it over to second base. Gets in between Kleins and Mercer. Hits the wall, and that's Gardner's second double. Due up will be Dave Parker. Dave Parker flew out to our left fielder, Dave Kingman, in the first inning. Here is the pitch. 53. And Parker hits a single out towards center field as it bounces on in. Klein's coming to grab it up. They're sending Taveras through. Taveras heads into home plate. Klein fires it back in, and he is out. And he is out. I'm to take that back. Gardner is out at second at home on a great throw by Kleins, and that is 3 away. No runs, 1 left. On a great throw by Gene Kleins to save the shutout, starting shutout for Woody Fryman. Coming to bat for the Chicago Cubs will be Woody Fryman, Ivan DeJesus, and Gene Kleins. We are in the top of the 4th inning. The Chicago Cubs are leading 3-0 here in this game. Woody Fryman reached on an error his first time up by Jim Fergosi, who completely went over a bunt. Here's the pitch to Fryman. 56. And it will be a strikeout. Keeson has his first strikeout of the game. Coming up to bat will be Ivan DeJesus. The Ivan DeJesus is... Get out of there. There we go. 1 for 2. Well, hello, Al Red Sox fan. Welcome to the game. We're in a 3-0 game with the Cubs and the Pirates, 1978. And as a little experiment, and I may be talking a little louder, I apologize. I have music in the back of my head. So I'm listening to what they call epic music. And it's usually for war movies and ancient movies. This one here is for Vikings. As I'm listening to the Midgard soundtrack. I love this stuff, by the way. I've spent the last 2 days listening to Assassin's Creed, so... And somebody on YouTube turned the games into movies, which I think is fantastic. I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. Anyway, here is the pitch to Ivan DeJesus. There's 1 out at the top of the 4th. 33. And DeJesus hits out past the first base. Jim Fergosi drops down to right field, grabbing it real fast. Is Dave Parker. Fires it back in. DeJesus is on with a base hit. His second hit of the game. Coming to bat will be Gene Kleins. Bruce Keeson will be in the stretch. Runners on first, 1 down. Here is the pitch to Kleins. 22. And Gene Kleins hits out deep, hitting it that gets in between the gap towards right center field. Picking up will be Parker, firing it, but DeJesus is too fast. He will make it over to third base. Kleins is on first, and the Cubs are threatening again here in the top of the 4th. Again, the infield will be in. Bill Buckner is the batter. They're going to try for the play at home. Bill Buckner is 0 for 2. He flew out to the left fielder and fouled out. Here is the pitch to Buckner. 13. And Gene Kleins takes second base on the stolen base. Runners now on second and third. Gene Kleins stole second base. DeJesus did not get the jump to get in. They were waiting. They were ready for it. It was basically a fake play. They got into shortstop. They let Kleins go. Here is the pitch. 15. Infield is in. And Bill Buckner heads out towards left center field. It gets past the infield is in. Gets over the shortstop's head. Here comes DeJesus. And Gene Kleins just as fast. Buckner is heading past first. They're throwing it into home plate. And Kleins is safe. Buckner takes second base on the throw. And they have 2 more runs for the Chicago Cubs. It is now 5-0 for the Cubbies. Coming to bat is Dave Kingman. There is 1 away. And we have a 5-0 lead for the Chicago Cubs. Looks like we have a possible blowout, but I've had weirder things happen. So here is the pitch. 14 to Kong. And it's not going to get the air, and he hits out towards center left field, waiting for it. Coming down is our left fielder, Bill Robinson. Bill Robinson grabs it up. Buckner stays at second base. There are 2 down. Due up here is Bobby Mercer. Bobby Mercer is 0 for 2. He's grounded out both times. Buckner's on second base. Keeson is in the stretch. Here is the pitch. 13. 13, there you go. And Mercer is walked. We have runners on first and second. I'm feeling great. I am feeling great today for some reason. I have no idea why. I slept enough, so that helps out. And Mercer's on first. Buckner's on second. There are 2 down. And the Pirates are in trouble again. Steve Ontiveros is our batter. He is 2 for 2. He has doubled twice and scored a run. Here's the pitch. 34 this time. And he hits a fly ball out deep towards center field. It's getting way back. Getting real tightly back. Go towards the wall. And Bry makes the jump. Makes a great catch. makes a great catch, and there are now 3 down. But the Cubs did more damage. 2 runs on 3 hits. There were 2 runners left on base at the end of 3.5 innings. It's Chicago Cubs 5, the Pittsburgh Pirates nothing. Coming to bat for the Pirates is Bill Robinson, Manny Sanguillen, and Rennie Stennett. I keep pronouncing Stennett's first name wrong. I apologize. I keep calling him Richie. I know that's not right. Bill Robinson batted first time up. He grounded out to the first baseman, Bill Buckner. Bill Buckner, at this stage of the game in 1978, learned how to keep the glove on the ground. Here is the pitch. It's a 35. And Woody Fryman walks Robinson. That's the second walk that Fryman's given up in this game so far. Due to bat here is Manny Manny Sanguillen. Yeah, that's good. They're both the same names. Manny Sanguillen. Manny Sanguillen last time up. He popped out to the third baseman. Here is the pitch. 45. And he is walked. That is Fryman's third walk of the game. Sanguillen is on first. Robinson is on second. Robinson is a fast runner. There's always a possibility that if they get a hit, it could go. Rennie Stennett's our batter last time up. Raced to the ground to second base. And here we go. Pirates are going to bunt this one. Rennie Stennett heads it out. Hits a bunt right towards the pitcher. Pitcher looks back. Tries to fire to second, but there's no second base. He heads to first. He throws over to first with the out. Robinson will take third. Sanguillen will take second, and it's a great sacrifice by Rennie Stennett. Coming to bat will be Jim Fregosi. Runners on second, third. The infield will be in, always to play for the plate. Jim Fregosi, last time up, he walked. Here is the pitch. 34. And he hits a shallow fly ball heading out towards center field. Coming in to make the grab is Gene Clines. Gene Clines gets up there, makes the play. He's too far. He's too close in for Robinson to try to make the play, to make the run. And we have 2 down. Steve Roy's our batter. He struck out the last time. He's Woody Fryman's only strikeout of the game. Here is the pitch. 26. And he hits a fly ball out towards right field. Starting to make a curve towards the foul line, but Mercer gets down there, heads it down and chases it down, makes a great snow cone catch. And we have 3 away. So after 2 walks, no runs, 2 runners left on base, including 1 stranded on third. At the end of 4 innings, it's the Chicago Cubs 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Pittsburgh Pirates, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error. We're going to be doing Iron City beer for the next few innings. Everybody grab a cold one, except me. I can't afford to. Coming to bat for the Chicago Cubs will be Manny Trio, Dave Radar, and the pitcher Woody Fryman. The bottom of the Cubs order has been the damager so far. Manny Trio reached on a hits as 0 for 0. Has reached on a hits Batman. He was hit in the second inning. He walked in the third. Scored a run. Here's the pitch by Keeson. 16. And Manny Trio slaps such an easy ground ball heading out towards our shortstop Taveras. Taveras grabs it real quickly. Fires over to first. 2 for Fregosi. And we have 1 down. Hang on. Timeout. Excuse me, sir. Sir Chunky Butt's causing trouble here. He's chasing my little boob. I don't know what he thinks. He got fixed years ago. I don't know what he thinks he's going to do with my little girl. Anyway, here is the pitch. Coming to Dave Radar. 26. And Dave Radar hits it towards our shortstop Frank Taveras, who makes a very easy play. Radar's not fast enough, so Radar takes his time. Taveras takes his time, throws it over to first, and we have 2 down. Due up is Woody Fryman. Woody Fryman today is 0 for 1. reached on there, struck out. Here's the pitch by Keeson. 36. And Fryman strikes out for the second time. Due up for the Pittsburgh Pirates will be a pinch hitter, Frank Tavares and Phil Gardner. Let's see who we can come up with here. Oh, Al, I hope she's all right. Hope your mom is okay there, Al. Okay, that's not good. All right. So I'm going to take a chance that you're using me to be your relaxer tonight. I hope you are. That's what we're trying to do. That's why a lot of things going on here. You take care of your mom, Al, okay? You can only have one. I'm very fortunate. Mine's very much alive. She's just heading towards the first stage of Alzheimer's, though, so I got to keep an eye on her. Anyway, let me find out who's going to be pitch hitting for the Pirates here. Hold on. Okay. Oh. I got choices here. Coming in to pitch hit for the Pittsburgh Pirates will be Omar Moreno. Omar Moreno's batting 111 so far this year. Here is the pitch. 25. And he hits a weak pop up to our third base. But I don't think he was planning on coming in today. Tavares is waiting for it. Makes a very simple grab. And we have one down here. Coming up is Frank Tavares. He is 0 for 2 today on a pair of ground outs. Batting a whopping 100 now. Here's the pitch. 15. And Frank sneaks a ball out towards left field, gets him past the shortstop, and he makes it over towards first base, his first hit of the game. Due upfield is Phil Gardner, and Phil Gardner's now batting 500 for the Pirates. He has two doubles. Was nailed on a great throw coming in from center field by Gene Kleins in the third inning. Brought the Pirates of a run. And Wood Fryman's in the stretch. Here's the pitch. There goes Tavares. He's heading out towards second base. Radar makes the throw over to Jesus. And Tavares under the tag with this stolen base. That's why they wanted to keep him off the base paths. Tavares is always a threat to steal a base. Gardner has one strike on him as he swung through to help block the ball. Here is the pitch to Gardner on the second pitch. 33, and we got a chance here for the Pirates. 34, Gardner heads out towards left center field. Looks like it's going to be a simple ground ball, but it hits the turf and skids back towards the wall. Grabbing for it is Kong. Kong's throwing it back in, but Gardner makes the second base. Tavares will score on the play, and it's now 5-1 on Gardner's third hit of the game. All doubles. Coming to bat will be Dave Parker. Dave Parker did hit a base hit his first time up. Unfortunately, it was for naught as Gardner got thrown out in the third inning. Here's the pitch by Parker. There is one down. 64. And Wood Fryman strikes out Parker. Bill Robinson will be our next man. He walked in the fourth inning. Grounded out in the first. Here is the pitch to Robinson. 23, and possible error coming out of here. This one here. Let's see what happens. Not going to happen, folks. He is also struck out. And we leave a runner on the base, but the Pirates finally do get on the board on a nice double by Phil Gardner's third double of the game. Tavares scores, and it's now Chicago 5. The Pittsburgh Pirates 1. Due up to bat 4. The Chicago Cubs will be Ivan DeJesus, Gene Kleins, and Bill Buckner. Pitching for the Pirates will be Grant Jackson. Grant Jackson has thrown before. He threw on the 8th of April against these very Cubs. Pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run, 2 hits, 1 earned. Walked, run, and gave up a home run. Grant Jackson is on the mound for the Pirates here in the top of the 6th inning. See if we can get a couple innings out of him. Here is the pitch to DeJesus. It's a 15. And DeJesus singles into left field as it got past the third baseman. He is on base. And Jackson's just mumbling himself. Calls a quick timeout. Walks around the mound. Gets his cobwebs out of his head on this one here. Kleins is coming up the bat. Jackson's in the stretch. Here is the pitch, and DeJesus heads out towards second base. They're not even going to make it. He made such a great jump. Sanguinus not even going to try. And DeJesus is on second base with a stolen base. Due up here is Gene Kleins. There is a strike on Kleins. Here is the pitch. 31, and Gene Kleins hits towards first baseman. Fregosi manages to pick this one up, steps on the bag. DeJesus will take third on the out. Bill Buckner will be our next batter. Pittsburgh's infield will be in. They're going to try to make the play at the plate. Bill Buckner so far today is 1 for 3. Got a base hit in the 4th inning. Here's the pitch. 55. And Bill Buckner hits it towards left field. Gets over the third baseman's head as it drops down in front of Robinson. DeJesus obviously is going to make the easy score on here. It is 6-1 Chicago. Buckner's on first. Dave Kingman will be our batter. Dave Kingman so far today is 0 for 3 as he starts falling into his batting average. I'll be darned, he would be throwing the dice. It's starting to work. Here's the pitch to Kahn. 66, not this time. He hits it towards left field. Going way back out there. And swing it, there it goes. It's light tower power for Dave Kingman. It's a 2-run blast for the Chicago Cubs here in Pittsburgh. Out over the cookie cutter side left field, and the Chicago Cubs now holding 8-1 lead with 1 down. Jackson Snowsley doesn't have it today either. On a 2-run blast by Dave Kingman. It is 8-1 Chicago, and what has now turned into a rout. It seems like the Pittsburgh Pirates staff today is throwing batting practice. Coming bat is Bobby Mercer. He is 0 for 2 today. Here is the pitch. 65. And Bobby Mercer is going to reach on a base hit. Over towards left field, and he reaches on a nice pull ball. Still only 1 down. Stevan Taveras is due up. Stevan Taveras is 2 for 3 today with a run scored. And they're trying to just shut him down. They're trying to get Jackson just to finish the inning. Here's the pitch. 46. Stevan Taveras hits it towards Jackson. Jackson looks up, fires over towards first base. Mercer takes second. There are now 2 down. On the base hit as Mercer was running on it. Due up will be Manny Trio. Manny Trio today is 0 for 1. He does have a run scored. He has a walk. Grounded out to the shortstop. Here's the pitch. 46. And Manny Trio hits it out towards third base. Phil Gardner stabs it over on the side there. Great throw from his knees. The first base makes the play, and we have 3 down. But the Chicago Cubs scored 3 more runs on a home run by Dave Kingman and a base hit by Billy Buckner. At the end of 5.5 minutes, the Chicago Cubs 8, the Pittsburgh Pirates 1. Coming to bat for the Chicago Cubs is Dave Radar, Woody Fryman, and Ivan DeJesus. Or coming to bat for the Pirates is Manny Sanguillen, Rennie Stennett, Jim Fregosi. And here is the pitch to Sanguillen. 22. And he heads on towards right field. Gets over the head of Buckner and in front of Mercer, and he makes a great base hit. That is Sanguillen's first hit of the game. He walked his last time up. Due up here is Rennie Stennett. Rennie Stennett the last time. Ground to the second baseman. He's got a sacrifice hit to move 2 runners over for naught. Here's the pitch to Stennett. It is a 55. And Rennie Stennett hits it out towards left center field. It drops in on a very quick hop. It just takes another AstroTurf bounce. Gets to our center fielder very quickly. Fires it in. Sanguillen will take second base. Stennett is on first. Jim Fregosi will be our next batter with no out. He has walked in, flown out. He's batting 0-0-0. And we're going to see if we can try to get him to bunt the runners over. 51. No! Fryman walks Fregosi. That is Fryman's 4th walk. The bases are loaded. Steve Bry is the batter. He is 0 for 2 today. And the Cubs are going to make a pitching change here. Fryman appears to be getting tired. Coming to pitch for the Chicago Cubs will be Donnie Moore. Donnie Moore is his first appearance of the season. Last season he had a 4.11 ERA. And here is Moore coming in to relieve, and he is ready. Infield is in to make the play at the plate. Here's the pitch by Moore. Steve Bry's our batter. 33. This could get interesting, guys. 42. And Steve Bry hits it out towards left center field. Takes a wicked hop. Gets over there. And he is on with a second base. He is on with a double. 2 of the runners score. Jim Fregosi takes 3rd as he's not fast enough. And it is 8-3. On a Steve Bry double. God, look at my score pad. It looks like horrible. Coming to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates in place of Jackson will be John Milner. Good choice. John Milner has played before. He got in the game on the 8th, went 2 for 4 with the home run and RBI for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And here is, though there are no out runners around second, third, the infield is still in. Here's the pitch to Milner. It's an 11. Here we go, guys. 12. And John Milner gets his signal out towards left center field. It drops on in. There it goes for Fregosi. Bry's trying to run into there. They're sending Bry through also. And here comes the throw. Bry gets in. He's under the tag. He is safe. Milner is on second after he takes second base after the throw. And we now have an 8-5 game. And I knew there was faith in my games right now. This is 1978 season where it's not really the season of the pitcher. Coming to bat is Frank Taveras. He is 1 for 3 with the stolen base. Grounded out the other 2 times. It is 8-5. There are no out. Milner's on second. Here is the pitch. 35. And Taveras hits a ground ball over towards Buckner. Buckner looks over. He has no choice. Makes the tag on the base. But he advances Milner towards third. There is 1 down. Coming to bat is Phil Gardner. Phil Gardner is 3 for 3, all 3 doubles. Milner is on third. Here we go. 24. And somebody finally shut Gardner down. Donnie Moore strikes him out. Dave Parker's coming to bat. He is 1 for 3. Base hit in the 3rd inning. Has flown out and struck out. Milner's on third. Here's the pitch to Parker. 46. And he is struck out also for the 2nd time. And that ends the rally. But the Pirates put 4 runs across on 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hits. There's 1 man left at the end of 6 innings. It is Chicago 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Pirates 5 runs, 9 hits on 1 error. Coming in to pitch for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Now I've run out of pitchers off the board. Will be Jim Bibby. Jim Bibby pitched 1 inning on the 7th. He started on opening day. Gave up 1 run on 2 hits. Struck out 1. And Jim Bibby will be the new pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates here in the top of the 7th. And Bill Robinson, Dave Radar is the pitcher. Here is the first hitter up. Here's the pitch. 63, and he hits it out towards center field. Waiting for it is our center fielder, Steve Bryce. Bryce calmly looks up. It comes on down for him, and he makes the play. Donnie Moore would be our next batter, but he is, if I look at the stats real quick, as I look at the box score, just gave up 1 run on 2 hits and struck out 2. Let me see what his rating is. He's still a C rating. We're going to leave him in. He struck out a few times, but he's also hit the ball too. He did hit for 3. He did hit for. He got a slugging percentage of 333, so he's done something right. Here's the pitch. It's a 12. Possible error. And he hits out towards second base. Instead, it grabs up, fires over to Fregosi. We have 2 down. Due up is Ivan DeJesus. Ivan DeJesus is 2 for 3. Has a stolen base. Scored twice. And Jim Bibby's on the mound. He is ready. Here is the pitch. 53. And he hits out towards our shortstop. Taveras. Taveras bobbles the ball. DeJesus is going to make it on there. And he reaches on E6 on the bobbled ball by Taveras. And that's the Pirates' second error of the game. Gene Klein is our next man. DeJesus is a threat to steal. Bibby is in the stretch. 2 down. Here's the pitch. 13. And Klein just walked. Gene Klein just walked by Bibby. DeJesus will take second base. The Cubs are threatening again with 2 down. And that's a stat we ought to look up, guys, sometime. Especially you guys are playing out of the pocket right now. I wonder if they added that stat in there. How many runs are scored after 2 outs? Anyway, here's Billy Buckner. Billy Buckner is 2 for 4 today. Has 3 RBIs in this game so far. Here's the pitch. 53. And it heads out towards second base. Rennie Stennett throws over towards first. Pulls Fregosi off the bag. But he's still there to make the play. Holds David DeJesus at third. Klein's at second. Buckner's on first. Errors charged to Rennie Stennett. The bases are loaded. Bibby's on the mound. He's looking there going, he just lost 2 perfectly good outs. It should have been gone there. He is just livid. Dave Kingman's up to bat. This is not a time for him to be living and throwing it right down the pipe. Dave Kingman is 1 for 4, but that one was a 2-run blast in the 6th inning. Here's the pitch by Bibby. It is a 12. Possible error coming in here. Not going to happen. And Kingman throws over to Bibby. Bibby walks halfway over to the first base. That just pops underhanded for Fregosi to make sure he makes the play. And there are 3 down. Jim Bibby saved the inning, but he is livid. He should have been out of that inning much, much earlier. He is letting his players know in the dugout. He is just screaming right now. And we are at the bottom of the 7th inning. So, for all of you who are drinking the Iron City beer, switch over to old style. Sing it like Harry Carey as we go around the wall. Okay, we're done. Good bleacher bump service by Harry Carey. Thank you, Harry. Coming to bat for the Pittsburgh Pirates is Bill Robinson, Manny Sanguin, and Rennie Stennett. And they're trying to calm down Bibby in the dugout because they're going to want him to come on out because he actually pitched an excellent inning. He just got some bad breaks. Bill Robinson struck out his last time. And here's the pitch. 61. He hits a fly ball out towards right field. Wait for it. It will be Bobby Mercer as it becomes a nice lazy ball for him for a change. And we have 1 down. Manny Sanguin is our man. Got a base hit in the 6th, scored the 2nd run of the Pittsburgh game. Has a walk, and he popped out. Here is the pitch. 21. And Mason hits out towards left field, and Kingman's running it down, makes a fantastic catch, and we have 2 away. Due up is Rennie Stennett. Rennie Stennett also got to a base hit in the 6th inning, scored a run. He is 1 for 2 today. Here is the pitch, and he has an error. 61. He hits it out towards our shortstop, Ivan DeJesus. DeJesus grabs the ball, holds it very tightly, fires it over to Buckner, who was waiting for it, and there's 3 down. A 1-2-3 inning for the Chicago Cubs. Excuse me. At the end of 7 innings, it is Chicago 8-10-0. Pittsburgh 5-9-3. Due up for the Cubbies will be Bobby Mercer, Steve Ontiveros, and Manny Trillo. Jim Bibby is back on the mound for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Yeah, here is Bobby Mercer is 1 for 3. Does have a walk. Here's the pitch. 51. And he hits a weak pop out. Going towards our third base. Phil Gardner is waiting for it to come on down. And he makes the play. We have 1 down here in the top of the 8th inning. Due up is Steve Ontiveros. He is 2 for 4. Ground out to the pitcher. At that time, Bruce Kaysen flew out to our center fielder again. Got 2 doubles. Here is the pitch. 63. And he hits towards third baseman. Phil Gardner holds on, fires over towards first, and he makes the play. There are 2 down. Manny Trillo's our next batter. He is 1 for 3, 0 for 2. I take that back. Hit by a pitch. Scored one of the runs in the 2nd inning. Reached on a walk and grounded out twice. Here is the pitch. 41. And he hits towards our shortstop, Frank Tavares. Frank Tavares also fires over to first, and there are 3 down. And for for only the 2nd time in this game, Pittsburgh is going to walk away with a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Due up for the Pirates will be Jim Fregosi, Steve Bry, and if they need either one of these 2 batters do reach base, a pinch hitter for Jim Bibby. Jim Fregosi today is 0 for 1. He has walked twice and flown out. Here's the pitch. 23. And Fregosi heads out towards left field. It gets in between. And he is on with his first hit of the game. Due up will be Steve Bry. Steve Bry had doubled in the 6th inning, knocked in 2 runs for the Pirates. He has flown out and struck out. Moore is on the mound, going to try to finish the inning out here. Here's the pitch. 43. And Steve Bry hits it out towards Moore. Moore turns around, fires towards our shortstop, fires towards first. Bry is safe, but Fregosi is out on a 1-6 on a fielder's choice. It gets called. Bry is on. Bibby is going to be relieved. Hate to do that. And Pops is supposed to have the day off. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He is 0 for 7 so far this season with a walk and 3 strikeouts. Oh, yeah, sweet baby. I forgot they do this one of my things. I'll fix the title when I shut the game down. Don't worry about it, guys. Anybody else that does watch the regular stream will do that. I know. Usually I put this up before. I just want to get this one up. I got tired of doing the Yankees. That's the game I did last night, Pete, if you remember. Okay. Pops is going to be batting for the Pittsburgh Pirates here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The music, by the way, I'm listening to on the back side is Battle for Camelot again from Tartalo Music. It's very nicely done. It's Irish music. Here's the pitch. 32. And Pops hits towards our second baseman. Trio fires over to second, fires over to first, but Sargio makes it on. And it's another fielder's choice. Due up is Frank Tavares. Frank Tavares is 1 for 4. Ground out to the first baseman last time up. Has a stolen base, scored a run. Donnie Moore is on the mound. Here is the pitch. It's a 12. And Frank Tavares hits it out towards center field, going deep way back. Klein's heading out towards the warning track, and the ball starts to die. Right there at the warning track, Klein's makes the play, 3 down. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left. Coming up to bat for the Chicago Cubs will be Dave Radar, Donnie Moore, and Ivan DeJesus. Pitching for the Pirates will be Kent Tekulve. Kent Tekulve pitched on the 8th of April. He pitched an inning, gave up no runs, no hits, no strikeouts. Kent Tekulve is the normal closer for the Pirates back then. Very good pitcher, too. He had a wicked, wicked sidearm. I remember him. Loved watching him throw. He also wore glasses. I remember that, too. Specs. Here is the pitch to Dave Radar from Kent Tekulve. 55. And he hits out towards our shortstop. Tavares fires the first. That is 1 down. Coming to bat is Donnie Moore, but we're going to trade in a pinch hitter for Moore because he is just starting to get a little tired also. Plus he has a D rating. I believe that's actually what happened. Let me look here real quick. I can do that. I got pitcher eligible. Okay. Larry Bridger's going to come in to pitch for Donnie Moore. Larry Bridger so far this season is 0 for 1. This is only his second appearance in the 1978 season. And here is the pitch to Bittner from Tekulve. And it's not this time. He's going to get on. And he hits out deep towards right center field. The Cubs seem to be liking to pound that wall on right center field today. Bittner will get on with a double. Coming to bat will be Ivan DeJesus. There is 1 down. Tekulve on the mound. Here is the pitch. 15. And DeJesus heads out towards left field, firing out towards Robinson. Robinson is on a shallow single. Bittner's trying to head around third. He goes past the signal. Was supposed to stay on third, hang it home. Robinson fires it back in, and Sanguin has he's waiting for him. There is the play. Nice crash by Bittner, but Sanguin holds on to the ball. Bittner's out 7-2. Ivan DeJesus is on first. He will take second on the play. They're calling timeout. Take a quick look at Sanguin. He looks a little shaken up. And he looks at him and goes, heck, we're in the 9th inning. Let's get the game done. Sanguin is a tough old ball player. Nice one. He blocked very nicely at the plate. And for anybody who likes the 2017 and all these new seasons, I prefer the catcher to hit the plate. I've only seen one get injured. If everybody remembers, Ray Fosse and Pete Rose in the 1970 All-Star game. Probably one of the biggest hits I've ever seen in my life. Gene Klein is the man. There is 2 down. Here's the pitch. 62. And Klein hits it towards second base. Waiting for it will be Rennie Stennett. Rennie fires over for Fregosi, and that is 3 down. Pittsburgh reverses another run on a great throw by Bill Robinson and a great play by Manny Sanguin at the plate. Coming to pitch for the Chicago Cubs will be Bruce Sutter, the closer. Bruce Sutter so far has gotten to 1 game, pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 run, 2 hits, 1 earned run, and struck out 1. Got the save on the 8th. This is also a save opportunity. He always has potential to face the runner. Remember, it's not the runner it's not the play at the plate. It's the runner that has due up. It could be the 3rd runner, and so that's what counts. Here is the pitch. 54 for Phil Gardner. And he hits it towards right field. Waiting for it to come on is Bobby Mercer. There is 1 down. Dave Parker's our batter. He is 1 for 4 today. He has struck out the last 2 times up. Here is the pitch. 46. And for the 3rd time this game, Dave Parker has struck out. He has been collared real bad this time. Next player up will be the very same Bill Robinson. Flew out to right his last time up. Here's the pitch. 24. And Sutter strikes him out. The game is over. The Cubs win. Cubs win. And give me my 30 seconds I always ask for. We will do the final synopsis of the game. Woody Fryman is the winning pitcher. Jerry Royce will take the loss. Final score is Cubs 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors. Pittsburgh Pirates 5 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors. Let me save the game. Suter does get the save. And let me set this up. There we go. There we go, guys. There's our box score. Let me hold on here for a sec. There we go, guys. Okay. We'll bring up the box score here real quick for you all. All right. As we like to go to pitching, we'll look at the Pirates' sorry pitching first. Beatty was wrong. Rose was right, but he was wrong. He was trying to score the winning run, and that was the problem with that one there. And that really is the problem. There we go. I fixed that part. Okay. I always enjoy doing this, guys. Let me see. Let's get back to what we were doing. Here's where we finish it up. I don't mind if you guys don't mind. Jerry Royce didn't get past the 3rd inning. He had given up 3 runs, 3 hits, hit 2 batters, which maybe want to take him out, and walked 2. Bruce Kison came in, pitched 2 1/3, gave up 2 runs, both earned, walked 1, struck out 2, 3 hits. Grant Jackson came in, gave up 3 runs through that blast, that home run he gave up. And he gave on 4 hits. Didn't manage to get the home run. So he was done after an inning. Jim Bibby had just finished the inning. Jim Bibby came in, pitched 2 great innings. 1 walk, very clean. Brought his ERA down to 3. It was up at 9. And Kent DeCulvey came in, gave up 2 hits, faced 4 batters. And that for our bottom half here, let me raise this up a little bit. There we go. Okay, there were no double plays for the Pirates. They didn't play into any. Jerry Royce did hit 2 players, both in the 2nd inning, Trio and DeJesus. Grant Jackson gave up a home run in the 2nd, and gave up a home run. His second home run he's given up to Dave Kingman. Now that's what this is done here. That's how many home runs the pitcher gives up. Right here, guys, if you see it real quick. That's how many home runs the pitcher gives up. That's a nice stat to have down here. I like this. And everybody knows I'm a stat nut, so what can I say? For the Chicago Cubs, Woody Fryman pitched 5 innings, 5+ innings. Enough for him to get the win. Gave up 4 runs on 7 hits, all earned. Struck out 3, walked 4. Was up there at 7 or 8 at a 7-hit mark, so that's 11, which made me want to take him out. I still have a 10-hit rule, and I consider walks hits. I try to anyway. Sometimes I miss. Donnie Moore came in, gave up 1 run, 1 earned. By the way, one of the runs he did give up was attributed to Fryman on 3 hits, struck out 2. Bruce Suter came in, got the save, struck out 2, faces 3 batters. For our bats, while I'm up here, for the Chicago Cubs, let's start with them. Obviously, their averages are fantastic, except for Mercer. Cubs are hitting team. I got a couple teams that are just wailing the hell out of the ball. The Dodgers is one of them. I'll show you that stat afterwards. Ivan DeJesus went 3 for 5. Got 2 stolen bases in this game and a hit batter. He was hit once. Gene Klein also got a stolen base. Got a sacrifice hit. Bill Buckner came in, went 2 for 5, had 3 RBIs. Kong had the only home run in the game, 2 home runs. Steve Ontiveros went 2 for 5, both doubles. Scored a run. Manny Trio scored a run, even though he got no hits, and he had a walk. Dave Radar had 2 RBIs. Of course, Woody Fryman struck out twice. Brittany came in, and he got his hit, a double. For the Pirates, Phil Gardner went 3 for 5. All 3 of his hits were doubles. Got a walk and struck out. didn't score any runs, but he did not. He walked in one. Let's say he struck out once. Dave Parker 1 for 5, struck out 3 times. Frank. Otherwise, nobody else really did anything. We got a few runs here. Steve Bry got 2 RBIs off his double. And John Milner came in to pinch hit. Now, if his lone hit, he got 2 runs. He knocked in 2 runs. So the Pirates are hitting. They're just not. Their pitching's out there. Jim Fregosi had an error. Stenton had an error. Tavares had an error. So, fortunately for the Pirates, or unfortunately, only one of them counted as an earned run. Only heard an earned run. That was it. Steve Bry had his first double. Phil Gardner, of course, had 3. Steve Bry had 2 RBIs first time. John Milner got his 3rd RBI of the season. He hit 2 today. Rennie Stenton had a sacrifice hit. Frank Tavares had the stolen base. For the Cubs, Kingman had his 2nd home run. Buckner now has 6 RBIs. He got 3 today. 3 will go with another day. Dave Kingman got his 4th RBI off with this home run. Had 2 RBIs today. Dave Brado, the catcher, got his 5th and 6th RBI today with his 2 today. Steve Ontiveros got his 2 doubles of the year. Dave Radar and Larry Bittner. Woody Farman had the sacrifice hit. Gene Kleins had the sacrifice fly. And he stole a base, and DeJesus stole 2. That, sirs, is the game. But hang on here. Like I said, I'm a man of my word. Hold on. Show you guys a couple things. I've got 1 game left in the on April 4th, by the way, April 9th. And that is the Padres and the Giants. I did a Padres-Giants game already, I think. And if I didn't, I'll pick up a Giants game down the road. I promise you guys that. But we're going to go into 1929. I'm going to play that out myself. You guys will see me get on when I get into the 1956 season. I found those 3 seasons seem to be the best played right now. This one here is turning into too much in my eyes of a, and I'll show you here. Whoop, not there. Of here. I've got 40 games done so far this season on this thing. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can see right here off the bat, are all blowouts. 9 of them are 8 runs or better. On the visiting team. On the home team, again, 1, 2, 3, I've got 5. This is a blowout season over here. This is more of a hitting season. It's just the way everything's going. And I got a few that are good, like Guidry's 4-0 shutout. And I got a 2-1 and 3-1, but it's nothing like this. So this season here is going to be a toss-up for all of us, guys. We've got a few of the cardiac specials. But my other seasons are great. And let me show you something. League batting in the National League. The Dodgers hit 390, the Astros hit 302, and the Cubs hit 296. And that's what I've got going on over here. The Braves, who finished dead last for real, are hitting 263 right now. It's like I'm looking at the 1930 season. Dodgers have 10 home runs. They had a blast when I played them. They had 6 home runs. 6 home runs in a game, I think. Astros have 6, and they haven't even played at the Astrodome yet. Braves have 5. I've got teams of triples. I got doubles galore. Pitching wise, oh god. Hang on here, guys. Let me get this out here. The Braves have an ERA of 12. The Pirates are now 6. Again, this looks like the 1930 season. I've got 1 team that is an ERA below 3, and it's the Montreal Expos. And they are 4-0 right now. I'm not sure what HL is. I'll find that out. Oh, holds. Those are holds. But that's what it looks like. For the American League, it's a little better. Let me get pitching stats for the teams. It's a little better. I've got 3 teams all under 2. Actually, under 2. Yankees, of course. The Brewers, which is surprising me. And the Tigers. Brewers probably had a 4-0 shutout. A 2-hit shutout by Sorensen. As you saw that, Al. To me, now that's a perfect game. He faced the minimum batters, 27. That's a perfect game. But it's something I think the league now recognizes it, but they don't count it because it's not a no-hitter. Otherwise, I've got a 9, a 6, and 4 5s. Okay, the Red Sox are hitting at 395. That's the way this game's going. But if you look at the batting, I got 4 teams over 300. And they're not even doing it on home runs, which makes it even more fun. The Red Sox have 10 home runs. They're the ones that had 6 home runs in one game. All single home runs, too, by the way. 1 2-run shot. That was it, by Butch Hobson. But again, they are also 4 triples, hardly any doubles. So in my eyes, as me and Beals discussed many, many times, they're over 50% of their hits are extra bases. They're doing well. Anyway, guys. Yeah, I know. The screen is black. I'm sorry. I take that back. Hold on here. I forgot. Hang on. Hang on. I did that wrong. I forgot. I do that on occasion. All right, hold on here because I wasn't showing you guys correctly. Okay, so far for the first weekend, pretty much, here are the stats. And like I was telling you, I got 4 teams hitting over 300 right now, with hardly any home runs. The Sox have the most home runs. Last game I played, they had 6. The Brewers have 6 home runs, and they're only batting 200. Okay, they have one of the lowest ERAs in the league. Just so you know. And right now, let me grab their pitching stats real quick. We'll go back over. Don't worry, guys. I apologize. I really do. There's the Brewers' ERA right there. They are 3-0, or they're 2-1. They've played 3 tight games. Their WHIP is under 1, and they're holding other teams at 194 batting average. They're playing well. The Red Sox are holding to a 248 average, but they've got a 3.95 ERA. They've given up 5 home runs. The White Sox giving up 10, and like I said, they've been playing the Red Sox. So as the week goes on, because we're now going to go into the second week of the 1978 season. This ought to change, hopefully. I'm hoping it does, because this is way, way too much. And I don't want to go back to their dice, because their dice will never catch up. In the National League, as I was showing you guys, this is a disaster. I've got 4 teams, and one of them is at 12. The other 3 teams are 633, 555, 25. The Atlanta Braves have given up 10 home runs. The Cincinnati Reds have given up 6. I've got 1 team below 3. And that's the Montreal Expos at 2.75. The Phillies are at 3. They're not doing bad. They're 2-1. They just got involved in the game of the Cardinals. It ended up being 7-6. And the lead changed 4 times. So there's a lot of blown saves in that one. The Houston Astros are 3-1, and they're wailing the hell out of the ball. The batting averages aren't much better. 390 the Dodgers are hitting right now. This is only after 3 games, I know, but still. I got 3 teams over 300. This is like the 1930 season. I don't want the 1930 season, so I got to, there's no way I can fix this. I just got to keep going at it. But what's going to happen is, guys, like I said, I'm going to play the 1929. I'm going to finish the last game. I'm going to play the 1929 season myself. And I will get back on the 1956 season. Let's see what I've got here. Because the 1929 season is also a lot of blowouts, by the way. My next game, the 1956 season, I got a bunch of double headers here, guys. This is Sunday baseball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double headers to do up to play in 1956. I've got some decent games. I've got Bob Lemon coming up. I've got Bob Feller coming up. Frank Sullivan for the Red Sox will be back up on the mound again for the 2nd time. Johnny Antonelli will be pitching. I've got some good pitchers coming up. Vern Law versus Don Newcomb. I think I'll hold off for that game, guys. Plan on my next game being the Dodgers and the Pirates. On Sunday, April 22nd, 1956. Don Newcomb versus Vern Law will be my next game. And then we'll go from there, because I've got Drysdale coming up. I've got quite a few guys. Whitey Ford due up down the road. Carl Erskine. I've got some great pitchers coming up. Got what started to look like good games. And I can see if we'll come close to them. And, of course, the 1960s, we would have our occasional blowouts. Not like what you just saw on my scoreboard. All right, Beat. I'll tell you what. I'll slow it down tomorrow. Plan on Monday. Let me see what I've got coming in for Monday's baseball. For the 1929 season. That's what I got coming in. I'll take a look for you. Uh, I'll put one up tomorrow. I've got a nice game here between Philadelphia and the New York Yankees. Jack Quinn versus Wade Hoyt. I'll throw that one up. If I don't like that one there, we'll do the circle. I'll see if I can come up with another one. I've got the Brooklyn Robins against the Boston Braves. Dazzy Vance versus Ed Brandt. Believe it or not, and this season here, this is weird, okay? The Boston Red Sox and the Boston Braves both finished dead last. Right now, they both won their first game of the season. So, and back then, the season started like on a Friday, Saturday, or something like that's what it did. I'm only 18 games in. It actually started on the 16th. I had a couple of games here, a couple of games. This must have rained out quite a few. The 19th was a travel with our. Yeah, there's the 19th. There's the 20th. So I'm not on Sunday baseball yet. So we'll get there. I will look up the date, 1929, for that. Let me look that up real quick. I'll go right over here. April APRL 1929. It was a Friday. April 19th, 1929 was a Friday. So this was actually, we're going into the first weekend of the season. I'll do one. I'll do it, Beatles. You talked me into it. I'll pick up the Yankees Athletics tomorrow, so be ready, guys. Okay, I'll do that. God, I'm getting easy in my old age. All right, I'll do that. I'll take care of your brother if you're all gone. Beatles, I'll do that. And then I get into my three favorite seasons. I hate to tell you, 56, 65, and 67. So, I like those. I do want to pick up. You have a good night too, Beatles. I'm going to talk to Cyrus, see if I can get the 66, 68, and 69 season also. We'll have a good time. You take care over there in the Netherlands. So the weather's starting to get warmer. Hopefully the field hockey season will come in for the women, and hopefully it will get better. Ooh, take care. All right, no problem. You take care. Actually, I may play the game in the morning. By that time, it's only in the afternoon for you, so we'll go there. See what I can do, okay? I got to figure out what Honey Bunny wants to do, because we go for coffee on Sunday mornings. You take care. And everybody have a great day. Anybody else watch this, please enjoy. Don't mind the rambling. I love to chat with you guys. Take care and have a great evening, and we will see you tomorrow.